obviously, if you want to do a lot of water drops beforehand, plan it. And one of the first things in watercolors is to actually to plan your whites. So if you've put masking fluid inside there, you'll have the nice white of the paper. I haven't done that, so I've taken some Chinese white, and I'm going to do that underneath, like that, little half circle. All right, let's finish that one. Then I'm just going to sort of slowly just, ooh, not too much water, just blend that in a little bit. Just this, don't go to the top, otherwise you're going to lose the effect of the water drop. And then while I've got the white, I'm going to take a little, put a little tip of the reflection right in that little corner there. You take the dark color, put the shadow in. It's a bit wet there, so I'll see. It's too jagged, so let's take a bit of the end of the water, outside of the water drop is not jagged. So let me get into a position here. So I can just want to round off that edge. Right, that's okay for the moment there. So I'm going to quickly do all the others the same. So I'm going to do this on this flower. Finish these two. Quickly go on to the next. Oh yeah, what's my little.
Now you can mass produce them. Now we know how.
My little highlight on there. Okay, I can put the highlight there already, so I know what's going to be there. There's going to be a highlight here. There's going to be a highlight here. Oops. And there. And one there. Then we can do. Off. Whoa, there goes my brush. Get some of the darks now. Be careful. One. You know, the shadows get thinner towards the edges and a bit more deeper on the side opposite the highlight, and that's the one that gives you the height of the water drop. So we see, right, let's see this one here. Not dark enough, so let's make it a bit of lost. Need some more color. Dark maroon, little touch of yellow, and I'm adding that yellow. I'm adding just a little touch of yellow ochre. Doesn't matter, you could use the other yellow as well too. It still just gives you a slightly different. That's better. Got a bit of shadow there now. I think that's enough water drops. What does that look like? I think there's some areas here which need a little bit more of a color in there, but not too much. No, rather not fiddle there at the moment. So, alright, I'm going to do something else at the moment. I'm going to put a little touch of cadmium red. It's not pure cadmium red, I'm using the brush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just give it a bit of a warm shadow, very cold color. So I'm going to just warm the shadows up a little bit here, especially on these lower leaves where we've got a bit of the green. Even in here, just a little touch of warmth in there. Be careful, don't put too much. I'm almost just glazing it a bit here. That gives it a little bit more warmth across there. And I think while I've got the dark, went over that metal there a bit. Just going to do a little bits of touch up here. I've got the little brush. Lift out some of those . Sort of a maroony color. No, I think that's okay for the day. Darken these areas a little bit here. Yeah, now I'm fiddling, Nolan says. Okay, brush down. Right. Put the hairdryer on and take the tape off. Yeah. Things so hot, burning my fingers. Right, let's sign that now. Where's that B pencil that I had? Okay. I'll sign it in here. There we go. I think, no, just give me that one there, please. Thanks. What I'm going to do, let me just show you the preparation one I did. I mentioned earlier on that I was going to show you that here, when I did the water, I left some of the whites of the paper to give you that sparkle in. Here, see, I actually put a bit of a stem under the water there, but it's not too serious. See there, I've got the shades of the leaf going across with the water. But the thing is, you can leave these little bits of white, and if you want to, you can also just put them in with a few little stripes with masking fluid, and then you can always come back and bring them back to whatever color that you need there. So basically, there's the one that I did. Okay, so let's take the one, put that aside, and turn it around. And then I'll give you a look-see for the painting, like a view you would see it on the wall, as it were. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As it is, it's not intended to be a complete work of art. It's to give you the techniques, etc. But it's still good enough that when you put it in a frame, it looks totally different. The moment you put the surrounding out, what happens, your eye stops from going out the side. It's kept into like that window and keeps your eye in, and you get a much better impression of what you're doing. So the next one is going to be reflections on water, landscapes, as it were. It's going to be water in a landscape. Some places we'll have some trees, other places we're going to have some snow-capped mountains, etc. As you've had a look on the website, one of them even got a little steamboat that we're going to be painting in as well too, just showing the wake, what happens on the water. The next one is Lake Hayes. Some nice reflections to start off, the easy one before we get more into the more difficult ones.